Students, today we are going to discuss unit number 7 of class 9, that is Sultan Ahmad Mosque. Okay, what are the learning objectives of this chapter? After finishing the chapter, you will come to know about historical place around the world. कि जितनी भी तारीख़ी जगह हैं दुनिया के अंदर वो कौन सी हैं, या आपको पता चलेगा कि ये एक मस्जिद जो है ये भी एक तरह से तारीख़ी जगह है किसी जगह की. टू नो अबाउट द ब्लू मस्जिद. इसके अलावा इस ब्लू मस्जिद के मुतालिक आपको बहुत सारी मालूमात मौजूद होगी, या यू विल गेट टू नो अबाउट ब्लू मस्जिद. यू विल गेट इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट ब्लू मस्जिद, what it is all about and how it is constructed and what is the construction of it and why it is important for the tourist. Okay, now come to the theme. First we have to discuss the theme. The theme is to highlight the significance of Islamic architecture. The world of Islam has a splendid heritage of art and architecture in which they excel throughout the history. Now as you know that Islam has a great Islamic architecture, or it has a splendid heritage of art and architecture. Means the Muslims worked a lot on art and architecture, and they excelled in that you can say in that field of life, and it was considered as a forte of Muslims. Mosques have always been the prominent features of Islamic architecture. Now, as Muslims, we have a great interest in mosque. Therefore, Muslims work a lot in making or in constructing mosques for the Muslim people. The essay not only highlights the glory of Sultan Mosque, but also throws light on the skill and abilities of architects of that time. Now, what is the basic point or what is the basic theme of this story is that it is about Sultan Ahmad Mosque, and it also shows, or that mosque shows how the architects of that time worked a lot, and what was their ability in making mosque beautiful, or in you can say in creating a beautiful mosque for Muslims. अभी मुसलमानों के मुतालिक है कि सुल्तान अहमद मॉस्क के मुतालिक ये तमाम के तमाम चैप्टर है. इसके अंदर हमें पता चलेगा कि किस तरह से फ़नून लतीफ़ा के ऊपर या आर्ट के ऊपर मुसलमानों का अबूर हासिल था, और किस तरह से उन्होंने खूबसूरत मस्जिद तामीर की थी मुसलमानों के लिए. Girls, I have made a mind map for you so that it will be easy for you to understand what the unit is all about. First point is Sultan Ahmad Mosque was built in 1609. Second point is Blue Mosque reflects the architectural style of both Ottoman Masjid and Byzantine church. The interior of the mosque is lined with more than 20,000 handmade ceramic tiles. Number 4, it shows the ability of Muslims architectures. Number 5, it has become a source of attraction for the tourist. यानी पहले बताया गया है कि सुल्तान अहमद मॉस्क 1609 में बनी. उसके अलावा सुल्तान अहमद मॉस्क का न सिर्फ मस्जिद बल्कि चर्च के तर्ज पर भी बनी. इसके अंदर 20,000 सेरेमिक टाइल्स हैं, और इससे जाहिर होता है कि वहाँ के जो लोग थे तामीर करने वाले, फ़नून लतीफ़ा से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले या मस्जिद तामीर करने वाले, उनके अंदर कितनी सलाहियतें थीं. उसके अलावा ये जो मस्जिद है ये आजकल सयाह के लिए एक ख़ास मरकज़ निगाह बनी हुई है अपनी खूबसूरती की वजह से. Okay, let's start translation. The Sultan Ahmad Mosque is one of the most impressive monuments in the world. Impressive means remarkable. It is also known as Blue Masjid because of the blue tiles that embellish its interior. Embellish means decorated. Situated in Istanbul, the largest city in Turkey and the capital of Ottoman Empire from 1453 to 1923, it has become the most popular tourist attraction. It was constructed between 1609 and 1616 during the rule of Ahmad I. As was the custom, this masjid did, like other masjids of the time, comprises a tomb of the founder, a mother, and a hospice. Now, hospice is an inn, a short living place of travelers. Now it is about Sultan Ahmad Mosque, and it is considered to be one of the most remarkable monuments of the world. It was constructed in the reign of, you can say, in the era of 1609 to 1616. So it was constructed during the rule of Ahmad I. ठीक है. इसके अलावा इसके अंदर क्या क्या चीज़ें मौजूद हैं. इसके अंदर मस्जिद है, इसके अंदर एक तरह से एक मदरसा है, और एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ के लोग बहुत से मुसाफिर ठहरते हैं. Construction of the masjid started in 1609. The royal architect Saidifar Muhammad Agha was appointed by the Sultan as in charge of the project. The opening ceremony was held in 1616. Unfortunately, the Sultan could not see the completion of the masjid in his life. It was completed in the reign of his successor Mustafa I. अच्छा, ये कंस्ट्रक्टेड तो हुई 1609 में, और मोहम्मद आगा अपॉइंट किए गए थे इस प्रोजेक्ट के हेड के तौर पर. ओपनिंग सेरेमनी इसकी यानी इफ्तिताही तकरीब हुई 1616 में, और ये हुआ कि सुल्तान खुद तो फौत हो गए, लेकिन जो उनके बाद आने वाले मुस्तफ़ा थे उन्होंने इस मस्जिद के इफ्तिताह किया. ब्लू मस्जिद रिफ्लेक्ट्स द आर्किटेक्चर स्टाइल ऑफ बोथ ऑटोमन मस्जिद एंड बेजेंटाइन चर्च. यानी इट इज़ अ कम्बिनेशन ऑफ मस्जिद एंड चर्च, यानी मस्जिद और चर्च दोनों की तरह के ये मॉस्क बनाई गई. Hagia Sophia Masjid, one of the wonders of Muslims architecture, was also kept in view as a model. Blue Masjid, even today, is considered to be unmatched in splendor, majesty and size. यानी ये अपनी खूबसूरती, अपनी जो इसका जाहो जलाल है, या फिर इसका जो हुजम है, उसके अंदर अभी तक इसको कोई भी मस्जिद समझ लें मुकाबला नहीं कर सकी है. The masjid has a spacious forecourt court surrounded by a continuous vaulted arcade. अच्छा, एक अहाता है, लेकिन एक खुला सा सहन है, उसके इर्द गिर्द अहाता है. It has ablution facilities on both sides. दोनों तरफ वजू करने की जगह हैं. In the center there is a fountain which is rather small in contrast with the magnitude of the courtyard. अच्छा, उस अहाते के अंदर एक छोटा सा फव्वारा है. A heavy iron chain hangs in the upper part of the court entrance on the western side. This side was meant for the Sultan alone. The chain was put there so that the Sultan had to lower his head every time he entered the court. It was a symbolic gesture to ensure the humility of the ruler in the face of the divine. अच्छा, वहाँ एक जंजीर लटकाई गई है. हमेशा ये होता है कि सुल्तान उस जंजीर से नीचे सर करके झुक के आते हैं. इसका ये मतलब है कि अल्लाह ताला के आगे वो अपनी आजिज़ी जाहिर करते हैं. The interior of the masjid at the lower level is lined with more than 20,000 handmade ceramic tiles in more than 50 different tulip designs. At gallery level, the design becomes flamboyant with representation of flowers, fruit and cypresses. अच्छा, अंदर डेकोरेशन जो है वो तकरीबन टाइल्स से बनी हुई है. उसके ऊपर फ्लावर्स की प्रिंटेड फ्लावर्स खूबसूरती से काढ़े गए हैं. The upper level of the interior is adorned with blue paint. Adorned means decorated. ऊपर का जो लेवल है वो उस पर ब्लू पेंट किया गया है. More than 200 stained glass windows with intricate designs allow natural light to brighten up its interior, and chandeliers further illuminate it with their glow. The decorations include ayat from the Holy Quran. The floors are covered with carpets. अच्छा, जो अंदर का एरिया है वो बहुत ही कम्प्लेक्स किस्म के डिज़ाइन हैं, उसमें बारीक किस्म के डिज़ाइन खोदे गए हैं, और उसके अलावा जो फानूस लटकाए गए हैं उससे वो अंदर की जो मस्जिद है उसे चकाचौंध कर देता है. आयात लिखी गई हैं दीवारों के ऊपर. उसके अलावा जो फर्श हैं वो कारपेट या कालीन से ढके हुए हैं. The most important element in the interior of the masjid is the mihrab, which is made of finely carved marble. To the right of the mihrab is a richly decorated pulpit. अच्छा, what is pulpit? Pulpit is on which the you can say the mosque owner or gives announcement. The masjid is so designed that even when it is most crowded, everybody in the masjid can hear and see the imam. अच्छा, मेहराब है, उसके अलावा मेहराब जो है वो मार्बल का बना हुआ है. The royal room is situated at the southeast corner. It has its own pulpit that used to be decorated with jade and roses. The blue masjid has 6 minarets. 4 minarets stand one each at the four corners of the masjid. Each of these fancy shaped minarets has 3 balconies, while the other 2 at the end of the forecourt have only 2 balconies. अच्छा, 6 मीनार हैं, 4 मीनार के ऊपर मस्जिद खड़ी हुई है जो सामने दिखाई देते हैं. In the evening, a large number of tourists and Turks gather in the park facing the masjid to hear the call of the evening mass. The masjid is flooded with the lights, and so are the hearts of the believers with divine love. Though much has been lost of the Blue Masjid over the years, yet it has been not lost the love of the visitors. The masjid is still one of the most frequently visited monuments of the world. Now, it is also considered as a monument which is visited by tourists all the time. जब वहाँ अजान होती है तो उस अजान से उन लोगों के दिल भी मुनव्वर हो जाते हैं और उनके दिल जो हैं वो रोशन हो जाते हैं उस अजान से. इसके अलावा ये जो मस्जिद है अभी तक यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा सयाह आते हैं और इसको आके देखते हैं, इसकी खूबसूरती को आके सराहते हैं. Now come to the questions. Let's discuss them. Question number 1. Why Sultan Ahmad Mosque is also known as Blue Mosque? The Sultan Ahmad Mosque is one of the splendid memorials in the world. Blue tiles have been used to adorn its interior parts. That is why this mosque is also called the Blue Mosque. Question number 2. Who was appointed as the architect of the mosque? The application for building the Sultan Ahmad Mosque was started in 1609. The royal architect Saifur Mehmet Agha was appointed by the Sultan for the construction of the mosque. The inauguration was held in 1660. Okay, next question. Why was a heavy iron chain hung at the entrance of the court? यानी एक चेन क्यों लटकाई गई थी कोर्ट की आगे? A heavy iron chain was hung at the entrance of the court so that the Sultan had to lower his head every time he entered the court. It was a symbolic gesture to ensure the humility of the ruler in the face of God. Next question. How does the interior of the mosque look? The interior of the mosque at the lower level is lined with more than 20,000 handmade ceramic tiles in more than 50 different tulip designs. The upper level of the interior is painted blue and the floors are covered with carpets. Okay, next question. Why do you think madrasa and hospice was part of the mosque? At that time, it was a custom to build a mosque which comprised a tomb of the founder, a madrasa and a hospice. So they were considered the part of the mosque. Next one is, who constructed Mosque Sophia? In the beginning, the building was constructed as a church by the Byzantine emperor. In 1453, the Ottoman Turks under Sultan Mehmed II conquered Constantinople. He converted the church into a mosque. It was renamed Hagia Sophia Mosque. Its structure was also modified to some extent. Next question. Who started the construction of the Blue Mosque? Sultan Ahmad I was the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He started the construction of Blue Mosque, one of the most famous mosques in Turkey. It was constructed between 1609 and 1660. Next question. In whose reign the construction was completed? The construction was completed in the reign of Mustafa I. Next question. For what purpose does a heavy iron chain hang there? Answer. A heavy iron chain hang in the upper parts of the court door on the western side to make the ruler bend, expressing humility in the face of divine God. यानी अल्लाह ताला की तरफ आजी जाहिर करने के लिए वो एक तार या जंजीर लटकाई गई है ताकि जो आका है या जो बादशाह है वो झुक कर जाए और वो ये जाहिर करे कि वो अल्लाह ताला के आगे भी झुका है. Where is the royal room situated? The royal room is situated at the southeast corner of the Blue Mosque. It has its own pulpit that used to be decorated with jade and roses for the presence of the. Okay girls, you have to do an activity. You are supposed to write down a paragraph on architecture of any historical place of Pakistan. So you have to choose one place and you have to write about architecture of that place. Now keep some points in your mind while writing paragraph, that you are not going to break lines when you are writing the paragraph. It should be short and crisp, having solid vocabulary, solid content, therefore context, and you have to focus on a proper introduction and a proper ending or proper conclusion. So I hope you are clear about these things. you have to write almost 10 to 12 lines, solid lines, on the topic. I hope you have understood the chapter very well, and we will do next chapter in the coming week, inshallah. Till then, enjoy good care, good health, and take care of yourself. Study well, and it's Allah Hafiz from my side.